Hey guys, this is Strategist, and welcome to the first episode of Impractical Tactics, a series I may or may not continue. The offshoot of the Altom showcase that I did at the end of the last video kind of inspired me to do videos of this caliber and style, and I do like showing off teams, builds, and whatnot, like this extremely odd Julia that I'm going to showcase here. And what I'm hoping to achieve with this series in general, maybe, is to show builds, obviously, that are impractical, but can be utilized strategically, of course. Because we all know that the meta is all well and good and tells you what you should use and what's best. We don't always have those resources available to us. Actually, a little bit of a side note here, I really do not like the arena buffs. It does make Julia look even goofier and stronger, but I don't like the fact that it actually makes expectations a bit unrealistic. She's got all these extra buffs and HP and stuff, so I can't actually properly show off realistically what she can achieve because she's just walking all over everything like they're nobody anyway. So I'm thinking next time if I do one of these, I'll do like a team without a bonus unit. Look at me being practical in an impractical video. So Julia here has life and death with a boon in speed, right? So that actually ends up pushing her speed to a ridiculous height. And she's on a team that actually supports such a weird build pretty effectively. I really do enjoy using this team. The team used to have Finn instead of Fjorm, but if I'm going to be putting life and death on Julia, I'm going to need a slightly better resistance tank. When it comes to team building, usually one of the first things I focus on is getting all four colors down for the most part. You can kind of leave out colorless a lot of the time. And then once I have the colors kind of filled, and then a good rule of thumb is within those colors have an enemy phase unit, a player phase one, and then a support. So I have my two player phase characters, which is Julia in this case, Soth, and then look at her one-shot this Effie. Look at how ridiculous that is. Fjorm being the mixed enemy phase tank, and then I have Erica here being able to basically buff Spectrum with her rally and hone speed and her weapon. Soth here, even though it seems a little bit counterintuitive, I'm not able to give buffs to everyone, and look at right here, This is why I gave Soth Swift Sparrow, because with life and death, he may not have been able to survive that. He probably would have, but less so. If the Black Knight had like a goad or hone buff on him, he definitely would not have survived. So yes, when he does attack, he does put all four field buffs onto your units and then puts all four debuff on the enemy, which seems counterintuitive because I already have Erica to give buffs to everyone on that, but this enables Erica with her weapon refine, and she ends up getting an overall bonus of 12 when you count the 4 that's on her, 4 from an ally, which will usually be Soth, and then a -4 to the enemies, making a difference in the stats, a grand total of 12. But back to Julia here. Just by looking at this picture alone by itself with no context, for the most part, I think the majority of you would look at this and be like, what the hell? Life and death vantage? What in the hell is this build? And why is her speed so high? I'm used to knowing a slow and sluggish Julia that doesn't even know where the hell she is right now. But with a little bit of creativity and some strategy and proper support, you really can make some of the weirdest looking builds extremely powerful. And again, the free arena buffs kind of push that over the top, so I guess my message wouldn't be getting through as well as I'd want it to, just because it just pushed her way over the top. Come to think of it, Erica here was actually one of my pity breakers a while back when I was summoning. She ended up coming out plus attack minus res, and now that I've been using her a bit, she is really great. She seems significantly less of a pity breaker than I originally thought she was. She really synergizes with the rest of the team, and Fjorm there, I replaced her Shield Pulse Ice Mirror combo, which is all well and good by itself, but being the only enemy phase unit for the most part on the team, being, the reliable one, I want to increase her bulk, and when you prevent more damage, than you'd be receiving in the first place by buffing up the res a little bit, you lose a lot of value from the Ice Mirror. So instead, I replace that obviously with Quick Riposte and Iceberg for that enemy phase kill potential, which she utilizes very well. Let me know in the comments or the Discord if you like this series. Chances are I'm going to flesh it out a little bit better. This series might even give me a reason to build brand new teams full of a bunch of characters I wouldn't necessarily keep permanently, because, I got my 12 teams at the moment. I'm trying to use all the characters I have. I might throw together some sort of meme team or something. I've been wanting to use Jafar for a little bit here, but we'll see where this goes. Hopefully this gave you some interesting ideas, and I look forward to seeing them.